now.
Ready? All right. Hello, I am Sam Slishman, an ER physician at Me Memorial Hospital in King City. This is Etty, my victim, and Jamie, our nurse helping out. And I'm going to demonstrate a new traction splint, which is smaller than the one you may be familiar with. So basically, step one will be to extend that middle pole from the outer using that spring button there. And I would do that for anybody that is 5 feet or taller. So this, and if you can apply manual traction.
Okay.
So basically you just lift up the foot and pull. And this is gonna go proximal to the calf here. Doesn't have to be wicked tight, but I just put it on there. I'll let down. Release the buckle. So the pad is going to sit anterior to the thigh, and this will fit everybody, adults and kids. And it may be best to cut off the clothes, but in this case we won't do that. So you can set that down there. The traction comes from this point here, and sometimes with a patient I'll put it in their hand, I'll say, hey, we're going to pull this together until you feel maximum pain relief. So we pull, and the inner tube gets pulled from the middle one, and the lock mechanism is here. So I pull that down there, and then to tuck the cord away, so it's not going to release. So the traction is on there. What I'm going to do with this, it's called the Slishman pressure wrap. So I put this on one foot here, and the main goal here is to just limit rotation. So it's not meant to be tight, but just gives you some rotational stability. And that's it. So you've got traction and rotational stability and the ability to adjust it. So if she says, hey, I need more traction, then I can release and we do it together, we pull. Or if she wants less traction, we can do that too. Put this here. All right. Now, I would say a few other things about questions that come up to me. So like, when is this contraindicated? Frankly, never. You can put a splint on anybody. You can put a splint on a pelvis fracture. You can put a splint on a hip fracture. You can put a splint on any part of the leg. So that's splinting. Traction is mainly for the patient to feel better. So we do it together, and if it feels good, then great. The question of when is it contraindicated, really, that comes from like hair traction, Thomas splints, anything that has a bar that's proximal, because with a proximal femur fracture, it acts more like a fulcrum. But you can put a splint on anybody if their leg is sore. Do you have any questions, and how do you feel?
Feel good.
Oh, good. She answered right. I think that's it. Okay.